What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Quick 60 Sports. Today I'm going to give you an update on the NCAA tournament, some favorites that I like to pull out and go to the Final Four and possibly win the championship, as well as some sleepers, some deep-seeded teams that might make a run to the Sweet 16 or Elite Eight as well. So let's jump right into it. My number one seeds that I like are Gonzaga with Drew Timme. He's averaging 17 points per game, and obviously Chet Holmgren there as well. That's a dynamic duo. You can't really beat that duo in Gonzaga. They're the number one overall seed as well. I don't think they've ever won an NCAA championship before. They got there last year, lost to Baylor, but I think this year they have the potential, obviously, to go. And honestly, their side of the region looks pretty easy as well. The other one seed I like is Kansas. You know, they have Ucla. He's averaging 20 points per game and 40% from three. He came back. He was going to go to the NBA draft, but he decided to come back for one more year. And also they have Christian Braun, who's averaging 14 points per game. They're really solid offensively and defensively, a well-rounded team. The two seed, I like Duke. You know, they have Banchero, Griffin, Keels, Williams. They're 2-0 versus the top 25 this year, and they're averaging about 80 points per game, so they're really good offensively. And, you know, as far as the other two seed I like is Villanova, and with Colin Gillespie, you know, because of that COVID year, I think he was injured, and then it's his fifth-year senior, and he's leading the team. You know, they only turn the ball over 14% of the time. They play really good defense. They slow the game up a little bit, and, you know, they have that kind of full-court trap they do as well. But really good job is not turning the ball over. They're 8-5 versus the top 25. And they're also the best free throw shooting team in the nation, so that really helps in those close games, and you want a great free throw shooting team. That being said, however, you know, Houston, I think that they could possibly make a run as a 5 seed, but because of their defense, they only give up like 58 points per game, which is really tremendous, but they're the worst free throw shooting team in NCAA. They made it to the Final Four last year, looking to do so again. You know, they have a tough road. I think that their region is definitely the hardest region to come out of. The 3 seed that I like is Purdue. I don't see them making it too far, but because they're 100th in defense. They're ranked 100th in defense, so they don't play any defense, but they're the number one offense. So they have stellar, great offense. They're just going to have to outscore people, basically. So if they match up against a really good defense, I don't see them winning, but luckily, I think their first game, and then possibly I think they played Texas. Texas is pretty good at defense, but I think they can slide by those 2 games. The 4 seed that I like, 2 4 seeds that I like are Illinois with Cockburn. He averages 21 points per game, and, you know, really good Big Ten team. And UCLA, they made the Final Four last year as an 11 seed. They still have Juzang back. They average 76 points per game. They're 4-4 against the top 25, so they can beat good quality opponents. They beat Arizona and Villanova. There's only one star that they have that's under 6'7", so they're really big and lengthy as well. So I like UCLA as a 4 seed. Actually, I don't like any 6 seeds in this tournament at all, so we're going to skip the 6 seeds. I think that Texas might win 1, possibly 2 games, but other than that, I don't like any other 6 seed. The 7 seed, I like Murray State. They average 79 points per game. They're on a 20-game winning streak. One of the best offenses in the whole tournament. They're electric. You know, that's where John Morant went, and they still have some really good players there as well, and some senior-led teams. They also rebound really well as well. And as far as upsets go in the tournament, I have a couple teams. Number 1, the 10 seed, I like Loyola Chicago over Ohio State. They might possibly win 2 games as well there. I also like Iowa State, the 11 seed over LSU. I think that Iowa State has a chance to go to the Elite Eight if they can beat LSU. The 13 seed, possibly Chattanooga over Illinois. That's a possible upset. I don't like that one as much, but I think it's possible. And my favorite 13 seed upset is Vermont over Arkansas. So write that one down. That's the best one to me. They have one of the best offenses as well in NCAA. And also 13 seed South Dakota State over Providence. They score about 86 points per game, one of the best offenses in the country, and they have 21 straight wins as well. So I like Vermont over Arkansas as my number 1 upset. Guys, let me know who you're going to pick to win the NCAA tournament. I just gave you my top seeds and my top favorite as far as the seeding goes, and some upsets as well. Guys, if you like my page, please subscribe down below. I'll be back on later with talking about NFL free agent signings and grading each signing that I talk about. Until next time, peace.